Hello and welcome to the Two Tears in a Bucket
Fuck it.
podcast. I'm Doug. I'm here with the guys. I'm here with Aubry, Gus, and Ryan.
What's going
What's
on?
up?
We just celebrated the 4th of July yesterday. We're recording this on the 5th on Friday. You guys should be getting it on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Aubry, how was your week? How was your holiday? What's going on?
So this week has been a real good week for me. I mean, people have been shouting me out because my birthday is tomorrow, and I talked to my family back at East. Everything is all good with them.
Birthday boy.
All I know is the 4th was off the chain. We sat around, we kicked it, we drank, we had a good time. We watched everybody light off the fireworks. You know, it was a pretty good week for me, and then tomorrow caps it off because it's my birthday, turning the big 4-0, gonna be the old man now.
God, you're old as fuck.
Yeah, well, that happens. So you gonna get there one day too. What, you got about 13 more years?
No, I'm never gonna get old.
Oh, you never gonna get
No.
old? Oh, you gonna die young?
Only the good die young.
Hey man,
Well,
I only got
duh.
6 years, so fuck.
Hey,
Shit.
all I know is that age don't stop for nobody, man. But so yeah, my week was really good. I got some gifts today because I'm not gonna be at work tomorrow. They bought me all kind of stuff, man, and I was so happy, dude. I just don't even know how to express it. So
Isn't 40 the prostate exam year?
well, no, it's after 40. It's after 40.
I thought it was at 40.
It's supposed to be about 45-ish. I'm not waiting. I'm not dreading. I mean, I am dreading that shit, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, you want a finger in the butt.
Nah, son. Hopefully by the time I'm 44, when they say 45 is when I got to do it, they'll come up with some whole new method the way they could just scan your butt with like a
I actually think there is a way now.
like an
that's
app or
just
some
like
shit.
like a scan kind of thing. I
Right,
think
just come up with an app
Ass
for this.
scan.
Yeah, I think it's like I don't know. I think there's some other way to do it now.
Yeah,
they don't.
put a camera and go a little bit farther than what the finger goes.
Oh,
Nah, I'm
that's
straight.
even worse.
Damn.
Nah, man, I'm straight. I can't have that happen.
Well, it's
So-
gonna happen. So get ready. You got 5
no.
years.
He could just live his life like a gamble.
I mean,
Am I gonna die today? Nope.
cancer
No
don't really
extra.
run in my family like that, so if I did take the gamble, it'll probably be a safe bet. But, I don't know. I'm all about the medical shit, so if it has to happen, it has to happen. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
I mean,
Bend over and take it like everybody else.
Cough, bitch.
turn your head and cough. Turn your head
Man,
and
that
cough.
shit ain't no joke. So, Mr. Gus, how was your week? How's everything going with you?
Good, man. Worked. Did the typical 4th of July stuff. We went and, saw a couple good movies we'll get into later. Had a nice double feature day. That was great.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to
Actually.
a twofer in one day at the movies.
We saw a whole 3 this week, didn't we?
No,
Annabelle Creations was before we recorded or after this last one.
it was before because we talked about it on the
We did
last
talk about
cast.
it.
Yeah.
We still
Yeah,
haven't
a couple
seen
more movies to
Toy
talk
Story
about.
4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys
That's the only one
definitely
on the
need
list.
to go see it.
Got to be seen.
They still got to see 1, 2, and 3.
No, I have
yeah.
seen 1 and 2, just not 3. And then
Then you
we'll
need to
see
watch
4.
3.
But
Okay.
in your
Fine.
memory,
I'll
do you
look it up.
remember 1?
Like
I missed
4
that whole
only
boat.
makes
But do you
sense to
really
people who have
remember
seen
one?
all of them.
Because you're saying my memory sucks?
Yes.
Yeah, your memory does suck.
Yeah.
As
I know
I'm
it
also
sucks, but-
questioning whether we recorded after we watched a movie or not. So
I think you guys you think you guys did talk about it a little bit last week.
Yeah,
I don't
it was a good movie. All I know is that when you go to the theater and you actually get a chance to watch a movie and you get the popcorn and the nachos and all of that, it's nothing like that experience. Because like you could sit at home and
You
do
buy
it.
nachos at the movies?
Dude, that's
he
my
did that
get
and
down.
2 hot dogs for $3. They're
Wait,
normally
which theater did you go
$4.50.
We
to?
went to the premiere right over there on Southern.
The nachos suck. They don't put the
I
cheese on the
know,
chips.
I
They
know.
get
No,
no,
you
no,
have
They
a
give
little-
you the
you have like
chips
a little
and now you
thing.
put your own cheese.
You have like a little thing.
Yeah, but
like
it's
a
not
cubby or
enough
whatever.
cheese.
No, you get to put your own cheese.
So you get to put your own cheese.
They
in.
got
at the
like
real one.
like
Yeah.
gas
I
stations.
was like the
you
one-
you push the button,
the
you
one
get
down the
chili on
hill.
the side.
The one
Yeah.
down the hill gives you like a little cup of cheese.
No,
And I'm
they
like,
used
I'm like,
to.
what a bullshit
They
thing. They
used
give
to,
you way
not
more.
Taco
anymore.
Bell. You
Yeah.
think they'd be good at it?
No,
I
they
love
used to
tacos.
give
That's
you
why you
those
gotta
little
get the,
buckets of cheese.
nachos
Now,
Del Grande.
now you can put your own.
Those
So
fries.
yeah, I put cheese. I put chili and jalapenos on there. Boy, it was going down.
I forgot.
Come to think about that.
Yeah, you gotta replace.
Then I had to sit next to Mr. Nate, who had the biggest bucket of popcorn I've ever seen in my life, and he ate the whole damn thing.
You always got to go with the bucket of popcorn.
The
man.
bucket.
You can't get the bag. It
2
tears. It
tears
makes
in the
noise.
bucket. Fuck it. He had a big ass fucking bucket of popcorn. Gus
always
had a
does.
big ass fucking bucket of popcorn.
Yeah, but mine was for a double feature.
Yeah.
Don't you mean Kyle?
Well, Kyle, whatever the hell you want to call him. We call him whatever the hell we want to call him this week. Anyway.
Ryan, heard you had an interesting week. What happened?
I had a good week. I mean,
I had a good week. I mean, it was pretty terrible, but
yeah, it was. But
No life.
it always sucks like around the first because you gotta pay a shit ton of bills, and I was stressed all freaking week about that. I was literally freaking out today. I was shaking so bad. It was I don't know. It was a fucked up situation.
The man told
But
me he had a full-on panic attack at the goddamn.
I did at Walmart, man, and I had to sit in my car
Why?
for a little. I don't know. There's just a bunch of people. You guys know I don't get out much, and
that's why you don't go to Walmart on the first of the month.
Yeah.
In the first few days of the
Anytime around
month,
the
you
first
I
definitely.
had
days of
to
the
though.
month.
I needed to get some medication stuff, and I had
Not
to
only
go.
is it the first of the month, but it's also like 3 days before one of the biggest holidays in the country. So people
he
barbecue.
actually-
No, that was
and-
today.
No, he
That
went
was
today.
Oh,
for
you went
that.
today?
Yeah, that was today.
Oh, I mean,
Post-holiday.
still.
I was freaking out all week because of it, and then I finally get money to pay all of it, and then
got-
I'm like freaking out even more.
Instead
So
of
it's-
PTSD, he got PHSD, post-holiday stress disorder. Like, I don't know what the hell.
No, other than that though, my week was good. I did have an interesting week. But we'll when we get into our sections, we'll talk about that in a little
Well,
bit.
you got some Negazone info.
I do. It's not really Negazone.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
not really. It's kind of one part maybe Negazone, but the other part was
It's
just
all
us having
Negazone.
fun last night and having a good time. So
Okay. Well, I'm going to kick it off this week because we got a chance to see two really, really great movies, and we got a chance to start a show. We watched Spider-Man Far From Home, and it did not let me down at all. Every action scene in there was really, really great. They did the CGI really, really well, except for one part with the fire. But
yeah.
if you blinking, you'll miss it. But other than that, the villain was really, really great. Jake Gyllenhaal did his thing. Tom Holland showed up. The girl Zendaya, who plays Mary Jane, did a really, really good job. Everybody came back in droves and did a really, really solid job. The post-credit scenes were really, really great. I'm not gonna get into that because I don't want to spoil it for everybody.
Yeah, we're a no spoil.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
No
in the no
spoiler
spoiler
alerts
zone
here.
right now. But
and
all
we're
I know,
absolutely way too early.
yeah, well, you look at it like this: when you got a movie that's following up a great movie like Homecoming, and it's also following up Endgame, they couldn't fail. The only thing that they can do is just muck it up real bad, and they did not do that. They delivered on everything that they wanted to set out to do, and it was a really, really good movie. We also got a chance to see a movie called Yesterday.
Amazing.
I highly recommend that movie if you're a music fan, especially if you're a Beatles fan. It was basically a love story that was wrapped around Beatles music. And like I said, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but if you like Beatles music and you like music in period, you'll love it. Ed Sheeran was in it.
If you've seen like any of the commercials or the trailers for it,
You
the
definitely
world
get the
forgets
gist of
about
it.
the Beatles. They forget the Beatles exist.
Yeah.
So on.
Well, see, you got to also understand the way that they did it in this movie was not just the Beatles. So I'm gonna, put that out there. It's other things too. But what I liked about it and what made the most sense was the story it was wrapped around a love story, and that's what kind of made it dope. Is because you watching these people, go through their lives and just how they connect and how they come together. But you had pretty much a really, really solid cast. I really, really liked the appearance of Ed Sheeran in that movie. He did a good job.
Now, is there like a butterfly effect? Like people forget the Beatles and then shit changes in the world?
Well,
Kinda
no,
like
it's not that.
We can't.
We can't really go into what they forget, but just say that
yes
they
and
forget
no.
more than one
No,
thing.
but I mean like different president now.
No,
and-
no, no.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
no.
So basically, the movie takes place in the UK, by the way, for the most part. But basically, for 12 seconds, the entire world goes dark. And when they come back up, certain things are just gone. And the Beatles music being one of them. And this guy was the guy who remembered the Beatles music. So he still kind of wanted to, put it back into the world. Plus, he was able to make a whole lot of money off of it. It was a really, really dope concept. You got to see it. It was really, really interesting. The girl who played his manager in the movie, her name is Lily James in real life. Phenomenal job. She did the best job in the whole movie, if you ask me. The guy, I think it's Hemish Patel. He played the lead character. Really, really solid job. It was a good job all around.
I feel like
I
Aubrey
will
guessed
say-
and just butchered that dude's name.
Well, probably. I mean,
I
hey,
think he's pretty close.
You might be, but
But-
I'm like, watch, he just guessed and just butchered his name.
Now, I will say, for all the movies we've had over the past, year? Rocket Man, we have the Queen movie, Bohemian
Dirt.
Rhapsody, Dirt came out. They
Stars
all
Born.
did do a lot of emphasis on their music. Dirt, especially because that covered basically the career. Queen covered sets amount of time, but you got a lot of music. This one didn't have as much, and I'm the biggest Beatle fan in the room, I believe.
Probably.
And it was absolutely great. And they made a lot of references to songs and things that, you don't usually hear, but
That's
they
what
didn't
made it
play
dope
a
to me.
lot of variety. And that's fair.
But see, that's what made it dope to me is that they
things.
put in songs that you wouldn't think about, plus a few of the songs that you would, and that's what kind of made it. And then it wasn't easy for him because think about it, this is the entire Beatles catalog, so he didn't know every single song note for note. But when he got them, it was so sweet the way he did it.
And this is a preview thing, so do not get mad at a spoiler. The whole "Hey Dude."
Yeah, the Hey Dude thing. 'Cause
That was
actually
in the trailer. It was in the trailer.
Now Ed Sheeran probably
like
gonna
I
catch
haven't
a lot
seen
of
it,
flack.
and I know about that part.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he gonna probably catch a lot of flack for renaming a song "Hey Dude" that was like a classic like that. But
But
then
at the same time, it's not a classic.
it is some surprises in the movie, especially towards the end. They got somebody who has the essence of the Beatles. You'll have to see it to see what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
but it was
dope.
so cool and so well done.
Now,
That was
we watched it. I saw the article that said Paul and Ringo were in there somewhere. I'm not.
I saw their feet.
Maybe.
Yeah, I saw
We
their
don't-
feet. And if they were in the audience somewhere, maybe they flashed by us and I didn't. Yeah.
What do you
So
mean
if
their
you guys
feet?
see
There was
let us know.
It's
in
a
the trailer.
scene.
There was in the trailer. He's like on a TV show, or whatever. And they're like, "Well, these two people says that that you stole their songs, and then you just see their feet,
Yeah.
and that's it."
And
But that's all it
he
shows.
mentioned Ringo and Paul's name, and then they just show feet, but they don't show them.
But it's
Now-
not as obvious as other aspects that you guys will see.
Now, we just got through kicking off last night the first episode of Stranger Things. If you are a Stranger Things fan, which most of you probably are, you will not be disappointed. They are setting up the story really, really well. Everybody's back. It's a few years later. Everybody a little bit older. They had the funny moments in there. You can tell that they're really, really digging into the backstory of each character this season so that you can kind of be set up and know how they're going to be going through this season, dealing with what they're going to have to deal with.
Is that toothless gremlin in it?
Yeah, he's in it. The toothless guy. I mean, for that role, he's really, really good. Some of the stuff that he did outside of that role had suspect. But, I ain't going to go into all of that because, we
We already
don't.
trashed him.
Yeah, we already trashed him enough, But he did, everybody's doing a good job this season, and you can see how they're starting to set up certain things. So I can't wait to wrap it up and see how everything goes. I know it's probably a bunch of people out there who already binged the whole damn season, but yeah.
I'm actually gonna rewatch it because I was pretty wasted.
Yeah, we were a little bit wasted last night. I think we literally drank everything that wasn't nailed down. And yeah, it was interesting. That was a good night. It was just all guys. We were just sitting around kicking it, watching the fireworks like some big ass kids, and it was pretty cool. Played a whole bunch of American songs. Oh, I think we played everything from Team America.
Did you guys at least watch Independence Day?
I'm an asshole.
Oh my
No,
god!
but we played Asshole.
Dude, you guys gotta I watch it every 4th of July just for the fucking speech.
Well, I can go on
That
YouTube
makes you want to
and just
run
watch
through
the
a
speech.
fucking wall every time.
We
you
will
hear
not
it.
go quiet until the night. That was a great speech. I'm sorry, it was. But yeah, I figured if I need to watch that, I could just do it on YouTube and just watch the speech. But what I liked, we played a bunch of America songs. We played even the Team America song.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah! That shit was so dope.
And then the asshole song.
We did the Asshole song. We
I have a
did
Do it again. Do it again.
America the Beautiful. We
We're not
did
right
the
now.
Star Spangled
Come on.
Banner. The national anthem. We did every goddamn thing. Anything that wasn't nailed down,
I
we
have
played.
a shirt that says America. Fuck yeah.
America, fuck yeah.
I had to decide. I couldn't decide on a shirt to wear yesterday. I have my America Fuck Yeah shirt. I have American as fuck. I have my USA drinking team.
Well, pretty soon, hopefully, we can get us.
That would have been my shirt.
But I landed on Day Drunk for America.
We definitely got to get us some. We got to get some 2 tears in the bucket fucking shirts. That way, we can have them out here for the people, so they can represent. Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah,
we still
y'all
have them as
motherfuckers
fire
listening
shirts.
need to start spreading the word.
yeah. If
Yeah,
you out
get
there
y'all.
listening, if one of the 4 that we had last
Tell,
week,
tell your friends to kill their brain cells on our podcast.
man, tell 4 more people. That way, we can get at least 16 jumped off of here, or 20, or whatever the hell it is. All I know is that.
Can you even math, bro? You said 4 people, get 4 more. That's 8.
Yeah, that's 8.
Yeah, I can't math that great. You know, I'm getting old. My brain don't
Math is
work
hard,
as fast.
Math
You
is
know.
Oh, so now you're gonna blame it on your age.
Yeah, bitch, I get to do that now. I'm 40.
Yeah, he's old. He gets
Hey,
to
you're
play.
not 40 for another
But you
2
were
hours.
just saying you weren't that old.
He also
so-
gets to use the back in my day thing.
Oh
Back
yeah,
in my
you
day.
you definitely get to use the
Back
back
in
in
my
my
day.
day part at this
Hey,
point.
back in my day.
I say back in the day, you know, back in my day, we used to do this and that and the other. Like, yeah, oh yeah, it's going down.
Back
So-
in the 70s.
Really, I was born. Yes, I was born in the 70s. It was the last year of the 70s, and it was the last half of the year of the 70s. But I do make the criteria. I am one of the kids from Stranger Things. I'm just I am. I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
that's like the kids born in 99 saying they're 90s kids.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
that's-
you're
You
the
don't
same
count.
way.
I mean, don't get me
You're
wrong.
79 and he's
You don't
like, "Yo, I was
remember
born in the
Rugrats."
70s.
I made my bones in the 80s. I really, really came into my prime in the 90s. The 2000s was great, and now I'm sitting here at 40 trying to figure out what the fuck just happened.
Well, that's just like how the other day, though, I was like, this is not a 90s movie. It's a 2000 movie. We were talking about American Pie, the first one, and then 99. That's when it was.
So
Basically,
yeah, technically,
2000s.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, if it came out in 99, it technically is.
It's a freaking 90s movie, and then it's kind of not, though.
Yeah, it's right on the edge. I mean, but we watched all 4 of the Pie movies. They were great. You need to go back and rewatch them. That's one of the greatest coming of age stories I've
Yeah,
ever
we just
seen.
watched Reunion the other day. That
Yeah.
shit is so freaking hilarious.
Hey, kids born in 99 will never remember the Reptar Mobile.
The who?
The Reptar Mobile.
Y'all just came out with some young
the hell
ass
is
shit.
that?
I don't even know what that is.
Thank you, Doug.
What is that?
Did you
From
never
the
watch?
Rugrats.
Yeah, man. The movie. Baby Dill was born. They ran away. He got
Yeah,
kidnapped
see,
by
yeah.
the monkeys.
While you was doing stuff like that, I probably had my finger in the girl.
Because we know some things.
I'm just
so.
saying, or other things, depending on how I felt that day. You know, so I wasn't watching the Rugrats. I'm sorry.
I wasn't either. I don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
Old ass man.
Hey man, you didn't watch
many jokes.
you didn't watch Transformers when it came out in the 80s either, did you? I did.
I wouldn't
Young
expect you to
fuck.
watch Rugrats. You were fucking 20.
Hey,
Even
man,
if I was 6, I
was
wouldn't have watched
I
that
grew
shit.
up in the 80s, so shit, you know?
Dude, if I was 6 years old, I wouldn't watch them big face ass cartoons. I wanted to
Hey,
watch some Spider Man out
Part
this
of
bitch.
childhood. We watched Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Spider Man y'all
Watch
got was
the Ninja
terrible.
Turtles.
The Ninja Terribles.
Watch the Animaniacs.
You watch the
watch
Ninja
Pinky
Terribles.
and the Brain.
I remember when
Oh, yeah,
Batman
Pinky and
came
the
on
Brain
at
was my
11 at
favorite.
night.
Or Ren and
Scared
Stimpy.
the hell out of
yeah.
me.
Batman.
It was dark, man.
You go to bed with your TV on, and you're watching Cheers when your parents see you going to bed, and then The Simpsons come on after that.
Yup.
The thing to watch when I was growing up in the 80s was the Three Stooges. That's where I
God,
found
you're
out what
fucking
funny
old.
is.
Yeah, you are fucking old, because I never
Jesus.
watched the Three Stooges.
I've
watched-
watched The Three Stooges.
I mean, a little bit,
We
But-
watched
I
Benny
watch
Hill.
MASH now.
We watched
Now?
Benny Hill.
What, Nash?
And we watched
Mash.
the Three Stooges.
Oh, we were just talking
On
about
Saturday
Nash the
morning,
other
you used
day,
to get
so-
up with a big ass bowl of cereal and watch all the great cartoons, the ones that made y'all cartoons even possible. And yeah,
I mean, I watched the Boomerang, you know, with the Flintstones, the
what?
Jetsons.
the Flintstones. What you know about motherfucking Barney Rubble?
I know he was a bitch. He was
Whatever.
basically Fred's bitch.
Whatever.
He was like
But he was a smart
Barney is to Fred as Gus is to me.
Wow.
Boom, roasted,
one. That's some fucked up shit right
It's
there.
fucked up, but I don't really have an argument for it.
Damn, son.
I'm
See,
really
what
trying to like work my
happened
way out of this.
Damn.
I got nothing.
Man, and you even got the hair like him too. Oh shit! Y'all both
you
got the
kinda
hair
do.
too. Oh
Yeah.
god damn! They could actually redo this motherfucking
I
movie.
think,
Now that I'm
I
thinking
think
about
these
it.
two could be the main characters.
Oh
shit.
man, that's what y'all going for fucking Halloween.
Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, you got kids, Bam Bam and Pebbles. Yep, y'all need to go on out there. Yep.
Gus just needs to find a
Default, my kid
Betty.
can kick
Yeah,
that
he need to
kid's
find a
ass.
Betty Bad.
Yeah.
You need to find a Betty
You need to
Bad
get on
No,
a Betty.
because
because he has Wilma and he needs Betty
Yeah,
Bad.
you need a Betty.
what?
My
I
kid
don't
could take your
know.
kid in a fight.
You don't have a kid.
You know, he
I'll
could-
get one.
He could
I'll
just
steal a
rent one.
kid and he'll take yours.
Man,
Your kid's tall. Doesn't mean nothing.
My Kid knows jujitsu too.
www.rentakid.com. This motherfucker. Anybody who want to rent a kid to Gus, I hope he can fight.
Speaking of Rent-A-Kid, I looked for that
Wow,
movie
Gus.
Okay,
Gus, no,
what are
no,
we really talking
no.
about now?
years.
Gus, we're not going down your weird thought train here.
It is a
Because
weird
you
thought
just
train.
wanted to branch off of Rent-A-Kid.
That was a great.
I don't want to
Did you
go.
ever
I don't
see
want to
that
know
movie?
where you're going.
That
with
was a great movie.
That sounds like a pedophile classic to me.
Yeah, I was like, I want to go down this.
There's a
Yes.
movie called Rent a
There's
Kid.
a movie called Rent-A-Kid.
Who made it? What year?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I just know I found
Yo,
it.
It was
all
a
right.
snuff film.
You know what movie I just watched?
It was a fucking
guys-
snuff film.
You know what movie I just watched the other day
Rent a Kid.
that made me so happy
The
inside?
Devil and Mrs. Jones, an old school porno from the 70s.
1995.
I watched The Little Giants.
Oh, man, don't
loved
you do that
it.
to me.
Oh, I watched that.
And I was a football guy too. I like that more than the Sandlot. And most people
Man.
used to just clown me about it, but I like Little Giants better.
I mean, they're different.
It's a
in
lot
their own
newer. Little
perspectives,
Giants
like-
though came out years
The 90s.
later,
But that's
though,
just
right?
like in the 80s when I grew up watching the Goonies and
was-
shit.
it
Everybody
was
either
90s.
watched the Goonies or you watch something else, but you
Man.
know,
But the Goonies was badass, and I
like Little Giants.
I think he should say his signature
yeah.
thing about the Goonies.
go ahead, Gus.
Hey, you guys.
And honestly, he looks on.
Gotta do it more.
He
God.
looks very similar.
Baby Wolf. Baby Wolf.
Hey, it got me out of work.
Several times.
And
actually.
people bought me Baby Ruth. I
Man.
ain't mad at it.
No, but I watched The Little Giants and I was like, God, I love this movie.
Man, it's been so long since I've seen it too. I gotta see
God,
that
it was
again.
so good. I'm like, that guy, the fucking dad.
Who was the little
nerdy
dude?
one, the nerdy dad.
Who was the
He's
little dude with the
one-
glasses? I forget his name.
I don't know, but
the
he
one that was
was-
posing in the mirror.
Why was he like the face of my 90s?
I
Like
don't
he
know.
was in he was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Little
Oh, you
Giants.
talking about
that
Rick
guy?
Moranis? Rick Moranis.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
Why-
he retired.
He was in Ghostbusters as well.
Yeah, he was in
Oh,
Ghostbusters.
yeah, he was. He
But he
was.
retired because he has a kid, I think, with autism, and he wanted to be more there for
Well,
his
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
He
No, but
made
I'm
a
just
lot
like
of money, so he
he
retired.
was. I felt like he was in like everything that I watched.
Oh yeah,
he was in like.
Dude, I went to the
every-
movies to go see Honey, I Shrunk the Kids the day it came out, and that was probably the greatest thing I had seen up to that time.
I'm just like, this dude has never seen a role that he was willing to turn down.
You know, I was
Like,
actually-
that's what I was like, he was in
I actually
everything.
watched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids the other day.
Yeah.
man.
I
You know they're talking
We
about
Shrunk Ourselves better.
Okay, so they're talking about making a remake, and this time they're talking about they're going to expand it, make it way more, CGI, digital, and all of that type of stuff, and that's great. I don't think they're going to be able to top the original, the feel of the original, because the original was great.
Yeah, like I said, Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves was way more exciting. The whole scene where they had to get into the Hot Wheel.
Nah, it's nothing.
Do the loop-de-loop.
Nah, it's nothing.
Was that the
like-
one with the ant where they had to get?
No,
on
that's
ant?
the first one.
Is that the first one?
The
Okay.
kids were in the backyard. The parents were in the house.
Okay, get it.
and they went into a roach motel.
All
That's
I
right,
know
that's
is my favorite part in the first one.
Wait, you're talking about an actual roach? Like
The poison
cockroach?
traps. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
The lawnmower scene from the
Not
first
a real
one.
motel for roaches.
I don't think
to
I
make
ever
love.
watched that one.
I was young enough at the time to think that they were really going to get chopped the hell up in that damn lawnmower. And I was saying to myself, after all these years after seeing it, maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, I'm like, that would have ended the movie in like 15 minutes or so.
Right?
I'm like, there ain't no fucking way they was going to kill them kids. But back then, oh man, I thought them kids was gone for real.
Oh! I forgot to tell you. I watched it. I watched Shazam.
Shazam!
Oh man, I am the only one here that hasn't watched it.
I just watched it.
I
It came
haven't
out on
watched it.
Vudu.
Oh, I
So
thought you guys watched it.
Y'all
on,
need to watch it. It's so
yeah,
good.
me and my kid watched it. It was really good.
Some dark moments.
Yeah.
Especially when old boy threw his brother out the window.
Hey, spoiler alerts.
It was some dark moments. I'm just saying, but
And we just said we have no spoilers.
Yeah, we're a
here.
non-spoiler podcast.
And
here.
y'all-
Again, if you
Oh.
haven't seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, that's
That's your own
Yeah,
fucking
you're
fault.
fucking crazy.
Well,
man.
how about this? I'm sorry for spoiling whatever the hell I spoiled, but y'all can all eat.
He
eight bags
didn't
of dicks.
give away the
You know
plot.
what? It's
I
a
didn't
good
give
thing
away the
you guys
plot.
are right, and I have a shitty memory.
But no,
'cause I'll probably
that
forget
shit
you
was
said that.
really
You said
good.
that.
I thoroughly enjoyed Shazam.
It was really good. Okay, so here's a question because non-spoilery, but did you like it better, just as good, or less than Aquaman?
It's a different type of movie than Aquaman.
Yeah, but if you had to put them in
No,
order,
because I liked Shazam more for the comedic aspect of it. But Aquaman, I mean,
Aquaman was
Momoa is a
tough.
fucking badass. Like, you can't beat that.
Because right now, the way that they're saying it is that if you look at what they're doing over at the DC, they're doing two things at once, and they're trying to fool everybody, but I peeped it. I see it coming. So here's what's going on. They did Wonder Woman. She did really, really well. This was after the Batman versus Superman and the Justice League fiasco. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to reset it slowly without people paying attention. Because you did Wonder Woman. She got another movie that's coming out next year.
So why you got to ruin it for everybody right now?
No, I'm
Why don't
just
you
this
just let
is just a
everyone-
theory. This is just
Are
a
you
theory.
saying that are they gonna make other Batman and
They're gonna
Superman?
make
Here's
more.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
They did Wonder Woman. They did Aquaman.
Oh,
they
they
did
are?
Shazam. If you see either a Green Lantern movie or a Cyborg movie or a Flash movie next, they're still setting up
They're
for
supposed
the
to
Justice
be
League.
doing a
we
new.
are-
But remember, they're supposed to be doing a new Batman
Yeah,
or a
they're
new
reinventing
the
Batman
Joker.
with,
they're
Well,
supposed to be doing
okay,
the
you
Joker
gotta
movie with
understand.
Joaquin Phoenix.
The guy who's doing this Batman.
That looks great.
That looks amazing.
No, the guy who's doing this Batman, he is in what I call the DC one-off piles. Because you got the Joker that's in the one-off pile, you got the new Batman that's in the one-off pile, you got Birds of Prey that's coming out that's going to be in the one-off pile, and they got a new Suicide Squad
Wait, so
that's
are you
supposed to be
saying
in the
that
one-off
they're
piles.
reinventing the Joker?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
they're
Joker,
doing a
movie
new
is coming
Joker.
out.
It's going to be Joaquin Phoenix,
But
which
so,
kind of sucks because I mean we had Heath Ledger, who was probably
he can't be the Joker forever, but it was the greatest
arguably
role.
one of the greatest Jokers ever. And then they went to
Jared Leto.
and now they're going to Joaquin Phoenix. I'm like, it's a lot of different Jokers in a short amount of time. It feels
It
like
is, but they have basically said that the Joaquin Phoenix Joker is a one-off Joker. He's not even a part of the DCEU. And they already said that Jared Leto's Joker, even though he'll be somewhere tied into the Suicide Squad, he's not going to cross over if they decide to bring a Batman. I don't know what the hell they plan on doing.
this
in
is
Suicide
why-
Squad,
I know,
they
but
had Batman.
they're rebooting
This
the
is why
Suicide
DC
Squad.
isn't as good as it.
Yeah, this is why Marvel wins.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But no, they're rebooting.
Everything ties together.
I don't know if
so
you know
Marvel
this.
is
in a nice little bow.
I don't know if you know this, but James Gunn, the same guy who did the Guardians
of the
of the Galaxy,
Yep.
he's doing the new Suicide Squad reboot. So they're rebooting the whole thing. So I don't even know if they're going to have Jared Leto play the Joker in that one.
He
Are we
wasn't
gonna have
bad.
Will Smith.
Will Smith said he won't do it unless, and he didn't say that's all he said. I won't do it unless.
Money.
I think what it is the Margot Robbie situation because Margot Robbie is his homegirl. They done this would be their third movie together. They really, really good friends. And if she's going to go off and do the Birds of Prey by herself and not be in the Suicide Squad, then I don't think he wants to do it.
He has an open relationship. They could be more than friends.
Well, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to hit it. I mean, that's a fine-ass girl right there. You ever seen Wolf of Wall Street? You don't. You need to. That girl
was
is
great.
phenomenal looking.
Get the lewds.
Get the lewds.
So, all right, Gus, what you got for us in world news?
All right, so got some interesting stuff. One, my heartbreak. Taco Bell is running out of tortillas.
What?
The fuck?
How does that happen? What?
Exactly.
That's
They haven't really said that.
That is
all I'm
fake
seeing
news,
is
sir. That
Yeah,
is
it's
fake
gotta be
news.
we're not about
what?
this false facts over here, Gus.
God damn, this motherfucker gonna literally
Gus,
say.
do you know what state we live in? They
Exactly.
could go into anybody's house and find at least
Anybody's house.
tortillas.
But we're talking about
It's something right on top of the
Taco
refrigerator right
Bell
now.
Specific. Now they didn't say why. I haven't seen anything as to is it affecting my Doritos Locos?
Do you know what it
tacos?
is? They said that for people like you, so you can run out and buy a fuck ton of tacos.
You
That's
know
all
I
that
will.
is. The motherfucker. That's like going to Kentucky Fried Chicken and they say we ain't got no motherfucking chicken. That's some dumb ass shit.
Did you hear that they're making vegan chicken now?
They're
gonna
there's
be
no
making-
such thing. It's a chicken, and then
Hey,
it's whatever the hell they make.
KFC did say
Bruh,
that they're coming
I don't
out.
Yeah,
eat
KFC.
Beyond-
Yeah, it's called the
I don't
chicken
eat-
skins.
There is a reason
Right.
we call
I don't
them
eat Beyond
KFC.
Meat. I don't
not
eat
Kentucky
Beyond
Fried
Chicken. My chicken better been born on this goddamn earth. I don't give a fuck if it was engineered in the lab.
I'm more of a Church's. I'm more of a Church's chicken kind of guy.
I'm a Popeyes dude.
I like Church's spicy chicken, man.
I'm a Popeyes dude.
We done ate that too many freaking times.
Man, for
so-
4 months
What?
straight, we ordered that shit every
Church's
2
chicken?
weeks.
I love
a big
Church's.
ass 20-piece between me and him. We some fat fucks, and we done with that shit. But Popeyes is
Dude,
still
that's
good.
nothing like when we order like 75 fucking wings.
Oh,
You know
man,
what?
we got to do another
I
Hooters
like
day.
Churches. I do not like their chicken tenders.
I actually almost went to Hooters today.
Dude, we
such
should
a
have
weird-
got some fucking
Man,
Hooters
we
today.
should have ordered some Hooters.
God damn
No
it, that would
offense,
have been
guys.
great.
Man, I'll give Hooters all the free ads. Their wings are bomb.
Now,
Fuck yeah.
as I say, no free ads. My other one is Amazon is selling DIY tiny homes that you can build in 2 days.
The fuck
Oh,
I
they've been
will.
doing that for a while,
those tiny homes.
$18,000.
I got a tiny home in my backyard if you want it.
I got a tiny home in my pants.
I will live
Oh,
wherever.
man, we
playhouse,
don't need to
man.
hear
It's a
about your
kid's
goddamn
playhouse.
sex
I don't
life
even care.
anymore. Fuck.
I got a tiny home in my
much is rent?
pants.
Huh?
How much is rent?
How much is rent?
Exactly.
$800
The fuck?
Well, never mind then. That's too much.
every 2 weeks.
Yeah, every 2 weeks.
God damn.
It softens the blow of $1,600 a month.
And what is it? What is it? The shed or some shit?
It's a playhouse.
Oh yeah.
The door isn't. There's no door and there's no window. So
I mean,
That's
at
what
least
you
get
got.
some sun in when the
no AC.
What the hell do Gus need a door
The messed
for?
up part is it says you can use this as a mini summer home, use it for grandma. There's no bathroom. There's no kitchen.
So
it's
Gus,
a big living room and a bedroom.
Gus,
dumb.
I know you do the worldwide of weird news. I get it. I really do. But you're going to have to come up with one legit news something one day. I need to hear about the president. I need to hear about what I don't know.
This is the
weird
world
shit
news the
starting to
world
get
wants
weird,
to
weird.
hear.
Anchorage, Alaska hits 90 degrees.
What? That's world
Hold
news
on,
right
hold on.
there.
That's world goddamn news. Never mind then.
Record-shattering heat waves.
wait, no, I heard
Japan hit a record heat wave of 106 too this week.
and also the UK or
Yeah, the UK was
The
going through a
UK?
hot heat
I know they
wave.
had an earthquake in California the other
oh they
day.
did and they
That's
they
not a
felt
shocker.
it from Bullhead City.
They felt it. They said all the way to Vegas, but I didn't know if they was Bullhead felt it too.
Damn
but
it, why weren't
it
we
was
in
a
Vegas for
6.4.
that?
It was
Power
6.4.
goes out. We
I've
just
always
raid
not
the
just
chip
needed an
drawer.
earthquake.
Dude,
I
I
thought it
would have
be
loved
awesome.
to have been in Caesar's Palace when an earthquake hit. I'd have just fell over and not moved. Yeah,
Wait,
y'all gonna pay me something.
Why would you love it though?
Also, a city
Because I'm
in,
gonna fall over and they're gonna have to pay me something. I fell
Oh,
in your
Jesus.
casino.
Bitch, I'm reaching across that damn table and stealing every goddamn chip on it.
Nah. I want my. I can take mine in the long term. I'm gonna throw a brace around my neck. I'm gonna be walking around Vegas talking about these bitches owe me money. Shit.
So let's just say the world is ending though, because China also had a city of like 1.3 million people evacuated because they received a month's worth of rain in a day. It's like 11 inches. They are flooding.
That's not bad. You know, there's a
Came
little
from
water
all
there.
over
You
the
know,
inches.
they'll be all right. Can they
I
swim?
mean,
I don't
Rome,
know. Can they?
Rome floods. Part of Rome
How
floods for half
how do
the
they
year,
do in the
so-
Olympics?
What did you say about the Olympics?
I said, how well does China do in the Olympics when it comes to swimming?
Actually, they come in second every year. Every time we have the Olympics, usually to us.
All right, they may be okay then.
Yeah, if they're good swimmers, fuck, you know.
I mean, hey.
I mean, then America's good swimmers, and this motherfucker can't swim, so.
Hey, fuck
What
you.
you trying to say, Ryan?
And your
Why can't
your
he swim, Ryan?
Borderline
Oh,
racist.
if
Why can't he swim?
Now,
Am I the
Ryan,
resident
why can't he
racist
swim?
this time? Holy fuck. Hey, say something.
I'm just gonna not say anything to get me in trouble. And we're gonna title this episode "Ryan is the racist."
All I know is that I've been trying to learn how to swim since I was about 3, maybe 4 years old. I don't know what the fuck it is in you amphibian ass people who allow y'all to be able to do that.
You don't
It doesn't
try.
work for
Here's
me.
the thing,
Yeah,
though.
you're
I
not
also
trying.
cannot drive a stick, and I also don't like heights.
But
Fuck
here-
all y'all.
But
You
here's
gotta
the thing.
get in water
But
to
here's the
learn how to
thing. You're
swim.
fat. You could just float. So I mean, it
Just
should
because
work.
your fat ass can float, you fat fuck, doesn't mean everybody fucking can. I'm sorry, you're not fat, you fat fuck.
Now, last bit, probably the most exciting part of news I've seen. So, archaeologists were digging in Sweden when they found 2 actual Viking ships. The weird part about it is it had a dog, a horse, and a guy on it. That's what they were carrying.
So
back then.
you got some news from Indiana fucking Jones about how he done found some shit.
Hey,
Boy, you be finding some of the wildest shit I've never. The fuck?
But every
They've
time
only
though, he has
found
the
a
wackiest
couple
stories. What are you talking about?
I know,
they've
but it's
only
just.
found a couple ship graveyards to begin with. So the fact that there's an intact boat with a horse on it.
So
I watched Vikings on the History Channel. I saw what was supposed to happen. Nope, dog, guy, and a boat, a horse.
a dog, a guy, and a horse
That was on the
on a
boat.
Viking ship.
Yup.
What was that? The Love Boat?
I kind of want to. I kind of want to see this. I want to see this movie.
Love
Sounds like a fun movie.
So recommendation on a show that
making
I've been trying to get
another
Aubry to watch
run.
forever. History Channel's Vikings is absolutely amazing.
Listen, man.
It's a
Yeah, but
much
they were
more
trying to-
battlefield.
The problem was they were trying to sell Vikings while they
Field.
were doing Game of Thrones.
Exactly, that's a
That
problem.
was the
And
issue.
because Game of Thrones, aka Swords and Boobies,
Now, here's the thing.
is on HBO.
I like the culture
Vikings
of the
ain't complete.
Vikings and all of that, but it's just too overplayed now. I don't need. They got a show called Vikings. They have something on the History Channel called Vikings. They
That's
got-
what
exactly
he's
what I
talking
just
about.
said.
That's what he was talking about.
whatever, man. I don't
It's
give
the
a
same
shit.
The show is on History Channel.
Whatever.
The problem
Now,
was is they were trying to
Netflix
sell.
does have it's like Norse something.
Norse, yeah.
That is basically making fun of the Viking show. I haven't seen it. I've heard it's great. And again, it's Netflix. Netflix
You know what?
gets away
We
with
need.
murder.
I need more Greek god movies and Egyptian god.
The
movies.
last one that they did was that bullshit where they had the two white guys playing the Egyptian kings and queens and gods and shit, and it was just weird.
No, like I mean,
they're
that
getting
got
a
a lot of
Hercules
shit.
movie?
That movie got a lot
I
of
mean,
shit.
like
Yes,
I need
it
more
did.
like Clash of the Titans.
Wrath of the Titans.
What was that other? There was another one. wasn't-
You're talking about the one with
Percy
all the blood?
Jackson?
Immortals.
Immortals, yeah,
I want
the
more
Immortals
like
was
Oh,
great.
what was
that.
the other
Percy
one though?
Jackson
with
and the
all the
Olympians?
blood?
Nah, that's
That's
too
trash.
kiddie.
Was it? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know the one that was kind of like when they killed somebody or whatever, and it was kind of like cartoon like the way they did the blood, but it wasn't. I don't.
300.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
300, 300. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just need more.
Spartacus.
Yeah. I need more
Yeah,
like
very,
Greek mythology, Egyptian
See,
mythology.
they do a lot
I
of
need.
the Greek shit. I would like them to dig into the Norse mythology, not just fucking Vikings, but like their gods.
They did.
What did they do?
They had Thor.
Man, that's a damn MCU
I
movie.
mean-
I'm talking about the real shit.
That.
But that was it was
he
from.
is a
that
Norse
shit.
god.
It is, but you know what the fuck I meant.
In Norse mythology, Loki is a snake, just like in the MCU.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a Norse thing that is absolutely brought up in Vikings. And the guy who plays Loki, who's not Loki,
Like the
guy-
Norse gods are cool, but I mean, Greek mythology is crazy.
Wait,
like it's
you're saying
insane.
Vikings?
What about the Egyptian gods?
about that?
'Cause they're a little
they
different
talk
too.
about the,
That's what I
the
said. Like
Norse
the Egyptian
gods.
gods. So like, I mean, they kind of touch on it with like the Mummy. Like I just watched that one again the other day.
Emotep.
Yeah,
Which ones did you watch? Did you watch the one
first
with,
and second one.
Okay, so you watched the ones with Brendan Fraser, not the
Duh.
one with Tom Cruise, because that shit was
Fuck
garbage.
Tom Cruise.
Don't get me wrong, but that shit was garbage.
You
Yeah.
know,
I didn't see it.
If
Just
you-
like I
No.
didn't like Hercules with The Rock. I
Man,
did
the
not
only
like
Hercules
that.
I know is Kevin fucking Sorbo.
Yeah, and
That's
that
Hercules.
was and that shit was awesome. I used to watch that shit all the time. when I was
That's
a kid.
Hercules. He was.
You know what?
G.
That and Xena. Warriors
Yeah,
Oh,
of Xena.
Xena.
Xena
Yeah.
was dope.
I found that on, I think it was on Amazon or something. I found Xena. I was like, oh my God.
Aubrey should agree with me on this. If you want the Egyptian gods and the Greek gods, play Assassin's Creed. You are going to
Yes.
be so
Please do it.
overwhelmed
That was the-
by
Please
the
do it.
amount of
Wasn't it the not
They
this?
go into so.
Was it this last one that just
Odyssey
came out?
did the
Origins
Greek
is
Origins,
going to
that's
be
what it
the
was.
Egyptians.
Yeah.
Origins did
Odyssey.
the Egyptians. Odyssey did
Odyssey's
the Greeks.
the Greek.
Is the Greek.
Yeah, and it's so
I like
damn
Origins
detailed.
better.
And I'm on the DLC.
I never
and that
played.
is
I watched you
pure
guys
I played
play
gosh.
Origins,
ton,
but I don't
but-
remember it.
Dude, it's
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's so
Dude, it's a
detailed.
long game.
And that's what
It
I like
was.
about
Took
Assassin's
forever.
Creed. It's because they give you so many. They added some fiction, but they give you so many actual accurate details. That shit is just.
No. Usually,
really
the
good.
game itself is based with accurate details. Once you get to like DLCs, that's when you start getting the gods, and then it just goes off into all the.
My
mystics.
favorite of all the Assassin's Creeds to me is Syndicate because I like the old London feel that they had and the way that they did the entire story was great.
Yup.
But the way that they do in Odyssey, oh my god, dude! I think I'm about halfway through the game right now.
How much is it going to upset you when the next one is Vikings?
Yeah, they are doing the Vikings. They are supposed to be
Oh, we're
doing the
getting all
Vikings.
the
Can't
Norse
boycott
gods.
Vikings
I
for
can't
that
boycott
long.
the Vikings then because I gotta play my creed, man. I gotta play it. But yeah, they're supposed to be doing the Vikings next. I hope that they just do it well and tell the stories how they're supposed to, and then maybe I actually start respecting fucking Vikings more. I don't know.
Again, main game will be great. Once the DLC is most likely is going to continue the trend of that's when you're going to get to see a Loki, a Thor,
Vikings
an
are
Odin.
trash.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins
All
is
the
garbage.
Hey man, fuck them Vikings.
Fuck the Vikings.
I'm a Detroit Lion, unfortunately, and they
Adam
so fucking
Thielen's
terrible.
the only part of that team that works.
Oh, they terrible. My Lions are fucking horrible. But hopefully this year they can get it together and start going in the right direction. I don't know, but I've been saying that for about 40 years now.
Yeah.
So,
It's just
probably not
like
gonna happen.
us Cowboys fans, like, oh yeah, we're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. This is the year. This is the year we
Man.
do it.
See, I don't know what's worse. To be a team like mine who we know ain't gonna win shit, or to be a team like yours who actually have a chance to win some shit and still fuck it up.
Well,
Yeah.
Hey, the good
Which
news
one hurt
is-
worse?
The good news is Zeke did not get suspended.
What did he do?
It was some altercation he had. So he got into an altercation with a security guard in Vegas.
Zeke always into some shit.
He was fucking hammer drunk. And I don't know why a guy worth that much money is walking around Vegas by himself. He needs to have somebody like around him, like smack. Don't do that. No.
I mean, but you know
Wait,
these guys, they get.
He got into an altercation with the security guard, and the security guard made a big old deal. Like, I want a heartfelt apology from him for what he did and all this. I'm like, this motherfucker's just trying to scam out like
You a
tickets or
Vegas
some
security
memorabilia or
guard. Do
something.
you know how much
Yeah.
shit you go through every goddamn day? Why you want an apology from him?
I know. I'm like, if it had been
you
me
want an autograph
that was all
too?
stumbling all over him or whatever, he wouldn't have said shit. He wouldn't have been all on the news like that guy was me an apology. No, because it was Ezekiel Elliott. he did it.
Exactly. That's really what it was. All I know is that if you want to jump into the sports shit now, we can. If you
Yeah,
want to
we-
wait, we can. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's
We
move
might as
on.
well jump into the
I'm out of
sports
news.
section here.
Besides sports
Right.
news.
There's some big news that happened this week. NBA free agency opened on Sunday.
Oh boy.
There is officially now no NBA season next year.
And I think this is where me and him go
I-
quiet because we don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
I'm officially
pay attention.
I'm officially not watching basketball next year.
Hey man, just because your Hornets decided to not,
You know what?
Throw the
Fucking
entire
Michael Jordan
fucking-
needs to get off his fucking ass. He should have paid that fucking man. You can't blame the Supermax contract. You can't be like, oh, it's because he wanted too much money. Motherfucker said he was willing to take a pay cut.
All I know is Jay-Z said it best a long time ago. We can go 0 for 82 and this shit's still gravy. I'm
Fuck
just saying,
that.
the money that they make
I
off
was
that shit.
so pissed.
Yeah, I know.
Couldn't get a fucking deal with Kemba. And who do we get out of it? Oh, Scary Terry.
See,
He is what a fucking downgrade that is.
I see Jimmy Butler went over to Miami, and that didn't make any fucking sense
And
to
then
me.
I read an article, and I don't know who wrote that article, but the balls on this person, they're like, the Hornets are considering starting Miles Bridges at power forward. I'm like, you're going to have to start whoever the fuck you can because you ain't got nobody.
Hey, if they say they goddamn considering, you better shut the fuck up. Go talk to Jordan, slap him in the goddamn face and his bald head.
Oh, my God. Go smack that bald head with my handprint.
Man, do you know how many
Fuck.
lawyers will
And
be
then
at your house
I'm
the
just
next
going to
day?
go on record to say I called it. I said Kyrie was going to go to Brooklyn because he signed with Rock Nation. I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, I saw it coming, but I just didn't.
I did not see KD.
I was
going
still
to
holding out
Brooklyn.
hope for New York, the Knicks. But at the same time, because I thought Kyrie was going to do the stupid and go to Brooklyn, and then KD was going to say, fuck that, I'm going to New York, to the Knicks.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to happen. But when they said that they both was going there, I was like,
Now-
they about to be some beast over in the East when
Now
they
the
come
question is, where does Kawhi go?
Now, here's the thing. Do you see that if he doesn't make his decision by Saturday, the Lakers have to put a pause on their trade for AD?
back. What do you mean?
Well, so they're basically what's happening is because Kawhi's not making his decision if he's going to the Raptors, the Clippers, or the Lakers. They're actually pending now a trade with the Lakers.
Well, I know exactly why that is. It's not that the trade won't go through for AD. It's the actual structure of his contract because of that extra $4 million. More than likely, he's saying if y'all don't get Kawhi, I need that extra $4 million.
Yeah, that's
pretty much
the
what that
issue.
is.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like the
He
trade
will
was
be a Laker.
pending on them getting Kawhi.
Yeah, he will
It
be a
was-
Laker. It's
it
just
was
that
pending on
what
everything
you gonna
else.
sign him at? Is you gonna sign him at the 28 or are you gonna sign him at the 32? That's really what it is.
Yeah, because they have that extra cap.
I mean, they got
for
the
Kawhi,
cash,
but-
and then they've
The
been
Lakers
signing a
always
few
have.
players here and there so they can have some role players. I thought that they should have just said forget the whole Kawhi thing and just try to get some role players. But if Kawhi want to come there, that big three gonna be
I think
ridiculous.
one of the biggest shocks though was for a lot of people was Clay staying.
Nah, I kind of figured it.
I think it was a lot of people were saying it just because he hadn't been offered a deal yet.
Yeah,
Them
But remember, they maxed him out. They gave him $141 million over there in Golden State. Now I know if you look at a team like LA, he could have went to LA if they didn't get AD. He could have went a lot of different places, but he's a California boy through and through. So he figured, I'm in Oakland. It's not that far away from my family. I could have went to either the Clippers or to the Lakers, but then that's rebuilding. And Golden State been good to him.
Yeah.
They really wasn't that great to KD, but they been great to Clay.
Yeah, KD came in. And
you can't break up the Splash Brothers
I think
like
them
that.
retiring his fucking number is the corniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I would never retire a person's number who didn't play for my team for more than 10 years. That's just me. You have to have put
That's
in
the
some
corniest
sweat.
shit I've ever seen. It's more
So
like
how long did he play for though?
2-3 years.
I'm like, he left. You don't have to kiss his ass anymore.
Right. Like
he's
he already
gone.
said he's
What's
gone.
the point?
And I wouldn't have done it, but
I mean,
that's just me.
I think I'd still be salty if Charlotte
Hell, if
retired
that's the
Kemba's
case,
number,
hold on. If that's the fucking case, then Oklahoma should retire his damn number,
right?
Because he played there the longest.
I think, yeah, and I'm like, even if Charlotte retired Kemba's number, I'd be pretty salty about that.
Listen,
I'm like,
man.
dude, motherfucker left.
If that's the case,
He
they need to
bounced.
go back and retire what's
Del
his name?
Curry's.
Daryl Curry. They need to retire Bobby Fields. They need to retire everybody.
I think they just retired like Muggsy Bogues,
Right.
Larry Johnson,
Alonzo Mourning.
and Alon. I don't think Alonzo got retired.
He played there for a decent amount of
I know,
time.
but I don't think his number got retired.
I know he played in Miami. Did they do it or
Maybe they did it.
Maybe they did it.
I think Miami retired Alonzo's.
Yeah. All I know is that we got some big fights coming up.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Tonight,
Yeah.
for most of you guys listening, tonight we have this is the big card in Vegas. This is International Fight Week right now.
Oh yeah. They did the weigh-ins today too.
Yeah, they did. John Jones dropped it low after making weight. Yeah, it's stacked. John Jones, of course, headlining against Thiago Santos.
To me, he shouldn't be headlining, even though he's the greatest. That fight between Holmes and Nunes is really what's going to bring in the numbers.
Oh yeah, so
What's
we got
your birthday pick?
My birthday pick, I believe John Jones is going to mop dude up because I just can't see him.
Thiago Santos.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a different type of challenge for John Jones.
Yeah. But he get to show his skills and how he overcome and persevere. Now, if he get dropped or something, then hey, it is what it is. It'll make for a bigger fight card coming up later on down the road. But Holly Holm versus Amanda Nunes is my heart of hearts because New Mexico is my second home. I want to go with Holly. And if she can stay on the outside, do what she did with Cyborg, use a lot of the front kicks.
The thing
use
is,
a lot
like
of
with
the side
Holly,
kicks.
as opposed to the last two fights that Amanda Nunes has had, or even the last three, Holly's footwork
Yeah,
is a lot
And
better. She's a
another
lot
thing,
faster.
too-
She can move around. She will use the entire cage.
See, another thing too is Amanda Nunes is not really used to fighting somebody that tall. That's one.
Yep.
Two, somebody with that much leg strength. So it's going to be a different fight. Plus, you got to look at Amanda in the last fight that she fought. She was actually. Everybody kept telling her that she couldn't beat Cyborg. She couldn't beat Cyborg. She had something to prove. With Holly, I don't know if she necessarily is angry at Holly or has anything to prove against Holly. So she might be a little bit relaxed.
And also, I thought she was, and I'm not sure if I'm right about this, but wasn't she going into the
The
WWE or something?
No, that's Chris Cyborg, who was
Cyborg.
supposed to be trying
Cyborg.
to go.
They wanted
I thought
Cyborg
that
to
was
go.
Holmes for some. Oh, okay.
Oh,
No.
Well, the WWE is always welcome into a lot of those fighters because they do have great stats and they crawl draw. But a girl like Holly, she's a true fighter. I don't see her trying to do a WWE run. I just don't
She's
see
not
it.
that type of person.
Right.
It doesn't fit her personality.
Yeah, once she's done with the
Like Cyborg
UFC,
can do it
I
because
think
she's
she's
got
gonna be
this
done.
like outspoken, even though her English is pretty.
That's
not
gonna be the
great.
big barrier. They're gonna
But,
have to really, really sharpen up her English
Like
if
she doesn't
go
have
to WWE.
like Holly's more of a quiet kind of
laid back, chill.
polite.
She can fight, though.
manners, Yeah.
And now, like I
she
said,
is pretty cool. I've never met her, but I saw her in a brewery once. And
weirdly
she
enough,
was
I
pretty cool.
met her at a basketball game that was at the Lobos place, and I didn't even know that was her. They were sitting next to us, and when we were getting up, when we were leaving, everybody was going over to shake her hand and stuff, and I was just like, well, who the heck is this? And they was like, that's Holly Holm. And I was like, who? And then they was like, yeah. So then she was, shaking hands with everybody. She shook my hand, and then she pretty much walked away.
A while ago, though?
Man, this was years back. This was before she even
This is
got
when
in the
she was-
UFC.
Yeah, boxing.
I met her once before the UFC.
I mean, she is one of the most decorated women, female
I just
boxers
didn't know who she
in the
was,
world.
and I'm like, okay, great. And when she shook the world, when she beat Ronda, I was like, okay, I can see how everybody can get behind her, and everybody can see how, and she's had her ups and downs in the UFC. This is the biggest challenge by far because she fought Cyborg, and she held her own against Cyborg. Misha Tate, she held her own as good as she could. Ronda, she absolutely destroyed. But these are both the women who have both beat the dog shit out of Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. You got the kick heard around the world versus the person who ended her career, if you ask me. Because if you see what Amanda Nunes did to Ronda Rousey, oh my God, she beat that girl like she stole a piece of chicken or some shit. I swear to God.
The way I look at it, it's more of like Holly knocked her down and Amanda pushed her off the cliff.
Yeah, pretty much. That's basically what it was. Yeah, it was
Holly
like
put her on her knees.
And Ronda was a great fighter, but these girls are catching up. They getting stronger, faster. All of these different workouts that they doing, it wasn't gonna be long before somebody was gonna catch up to her. It just so happened to be Holly with that kick heard around the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? I still think about that kick from time to time because when I saw it, you know how that moment when you see some shit happening and you say to yourself, hey, that didn't just happen. Wait a minute. Because I was a Ronda fan, and then all of a sudden, she just was on the ground trying to figure out what the fuck just happened.
Unable to eat apples.
And I still respect her. I still think she, one of the greatest fighters that ever fought in the UFC.
Definitely did a lot for women.
Yes, she did. If it wouldn't even be a women's division like it is, and if it wasn't for her, so you got to give her respect. But she just wasn't. I don't think her heart was in it anymore, or she just wasn't ready anymore, or them girls caught up and passed her. Because
Amanda Nunes is going in as a minus 450 favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Holly Holm plus 325.
If you bet on Holly and she win, you can clean up.
Oh yeah.
You can clean up.
$100 gets you 325. She'll cash out at $425 if Holly wins. For Amanda Nunes to win, you have to bet 400.
Dude, I would never
Negatron.
bet on that though because my Negatron freaking skills. Like, it's bullshit. I never get it, but
Who's winning?
everybody else gets
Yeah.
it.
So
all
who's
right.
gonna win?
It's
Because
called
you're
a
not
gift.
gonna bet.
Listen.
We're gonna
It's
play
called a
this
gift
game
and a
right
curse.
now.
John Jones is coming in at
Are you gonna
minus
make me money or take my
900.
money?
So you got to
Actually,
bet.
I'm sorry. That's the opening one. It is currently at minus 650.
Damn. Hey man. All I know is that these fighters,
Holly opened at plus 278, and it's now plus 325.
listen, man. The closer.
I'm totally going for her.
I bet you the odds gonna change before the fight because the closer that you get to the fight, the more people get antsy.
Once the big players start putting their money down,
Oh, yeah.
it'll be tomorrow.
And then that's what you got to look at too, how people hedging their bets.
Yeah.
All I know is that Holly. I just hope it's not a quick fight like how she did Cyborg. I hope it's a decent long fight. Yeah. That way we can actually see some action because they can bring the action. I just don't hope. I hope Holly don't get caught because if she get caught by one of them goddamn overhand rights, it's gonna be
over.
But see, the only thing I think that saves her is by her used to being a boxer. She can
Holly's
take
got
a punch.
a chin.
Yeah, she can take a punch.
These are smaller gloves. And
Now,
they're harder
since
punches.
this is what I call the last of the women's super fights, because if Nunez win this, who the hell do she fight next?
Oh, she's fighting John Jones next.
I thought Daniel Cormier was gonna come out of the damn woodwork or something.
She said, "Fuck you, Brock Lesnar. Let's go." And then,
oh man, I just don't know who else she fight because there's really not nobody else out there.
She's already. I mean, she's about to be cleaning out the
Okay,
division.
so
he got his prediction.
you guys are gonna be so pissed at me. I love Holly, but I feel.
All right, so
feel. Oh, he's gonna. Oh no! What?
Negatron has been muted.
so we just muted Ryan's mic.
Yeah, you guys can still.
I'll plug him back in.
So let's plug him back in. So we have some other fights on the card here. Prelims start at 6:15 Eastern time, so 4:15 for us. It's a bunch of newer fighters, younger fighters. coming in. We have the prelims that start at 6 o'clock here, 8 o'clock Eastern. Claudia Gadelha.
You gonna get his name right one day.
Claudia Gadelha is coming back.
His name is Claudio.
It's Claudia. It's a female fighter. She's coming
Nunez.
back. She's going to be in there. Gilbert Melendez is fighting Arnold Allen. The main card is where all the big fights are, though.
Oh,
main
yeah.
card, this is a pretty solid card here. We have opening up the pay-per-view, Diego Sanchez versus Michael Chiesa.
That'd be nice.
I think it's going to be a solid fight. Diego always puts on a show. Winning or losing, that dude is talking shit,
Man,
trying to
that
get
dude-
you to come punch the fuck out
It
of him.
feel like that dude been fighting since I
That dude
moved
is-
to New Mexico every single
He's been
week.
fighting forever.
He be fighting dudes in the chicken parking lot. He be fighting dudes
I
in
love watching, like,
schools. He be beating up
third
his kids'
round.
friends.
We actually have a few fighters that are from New Mexico, so.
Yeah.
Diego's one of them.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely one of them. Last I heard, Claudia Gadelha was training here in Albuquerque as well. But Diego Sanchez, my favorite Diego Sanchez is the third round punch drunk, just bleeding everywhere. That's my favorite.
To me, the best I've ever seen him look was in the fight with BJ Penn. That was a
The
great
BJ
fucking
Penn one
fight.
was good. The one they just put in the Hall of Fame, they just announced it the other day too. There's Diego Sanchez and
It's your story.
what's his name? I don't know why I can't think of his name.
No one's gonna help you.
He's got the long hair. He's like
he got all long hair too.
hold on.
I mean, why don't you just type in, UFC Hall of Fame or some shit? I mean, Google is your friend.
While you do that, let's give a little bit of a T's and P's to a couple sports people we lost. We lost Tony Rybacek. He was the baseball coach at Louisiana University. Cheyenne Sanatoa from
Clay Guida was the name.
Hawaii Jr. And then Tyler Staggs. Come on. Give them the respect, thoughts, and prayers to the family and friends. We've lost some good people in sports, man.
I mean, thank
Yes,
you for
definitely.
being the Debbie Downer of the day.
Yeah,
Hey,
and you
you're
could
the
have
one who took
waited
the
until
pause.
the
Hey,
man,
end
I'm
of the
supposed to be the
segment.
Negazone,
You
not
took a
man.
pause.
Right, you stealing people's segments and shit,
know.
the sports and Negazone at the same time.
All at once,
So now we're
man.
gonna jump the second fight: Luke Rockhold versus Jan Blachowicz.
If you have rock somewhere in your name, I think you're going to probably be able to hit hard. I just hope he has a chin. Rockhold.
He's a pretty solid middleweight. He's fought for a title. He fought Chris Weidman. He actually won the belt from Chris Weidman.
Well, Chris Weidman is pretty dope, so.
Yeah, he beat Chris Weidman, and then he lost to.
Weidman.
I think he lost to Michael Bisping.
That part.
And then we got Jorge Masvidal versus Ben Askren.
Hey, he fighting for a green card. Jorge.
Yeah,
No, I'm just
but
playing.
this should be a good one.
Jazz playing.
Ben Askren needs a redemption fight after his fight with Robbie Lawler.
Man.
It was controversial, but nothing he did wrong. The ref stopped it when Robbie didn't tap.
Yeah.
It looked like Robbie was out, but Ben Askren wants a.
So he wants a rematch?
No. He didn't even want to fight Robbie to begin with. He looks up to Robbie, but no, he needs a redemption fight here.
Yeah.
Prove that he was worth the trade for Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, well, yeah, it has to happen.
then
And
we
Mighty
have-
Mouse, oh my God, that dude.
Then we have the co-main event: Amanda Nunes versus Holly Holm, and then John Jones versus Thiago Santos.
John Jones versus the guy he gonna beat the shit out of.
God, I just hope there's some good fights on this card, man. I gotta be at fucking work to watch them. Can't have any beers, bullshit.
We will be in the backyard watching it on a nice projector. Yeah, it's with the fire pit going.
I'm not happy. I don't want to.
That's
I
gonna
don't
be
want to
pretty
watch it
nice.
at work, but gotta do what we gotta do. So yeah, watch those fights. Check them out. We definitely sure will be.
And I'll say one more time, Negazone. Nunez.
All right, well, since you want to bring up the Negazone so damn much, it's about time for your segment, sir.
Hold up, don't skip over soccer.
Oh, we
Oh,
forgot.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
have the,
even I pay attention to that.
Women's World Cup The U.S.
They
is
won
playing,
again,
the
so
Netherlands.
now they're going to the finals.
Yeah.
So
Will
did
the
you see the
Netherlands
girl?
show up on time?
Did you see the girl who scored the goal and did the whole T-sip thing to
Oh, yeah,
England?
Alex
That
Morgan.
was so gangster.
Oh, yeah, and people are all mad about
Yeah,
it.
they
I'm
was
like,
talking about
fuck you.
That's poor sportsmanship, bitch. We America.
It's
This
all
is what
poor
we do.
sportsmanship.
Shit, that is,
Hey, Ryan,
That
just
is-
for you, because we got the bombs.
that is,
We
ex-
got the bombs.
that is extremely mild to some of the
H-O-
celebrations I've seen in the
Elite.
NFL.
Yeah, I'll tell you this much.
Randy Moss
But did you
pretend
hear
mooning the Packer
a
fans.
lot of the English people was like, we didn't find it offensive. That's actually what we do. We do sip a lot of tea in England. And I'm like, yeah. But
now,
you know,
now, if she had gone to pour the tea into the Boston Harbor,
Man.
then it would have been another story.
Then
man.
she'd have to go to Boston.
Yeah.
So now, if we win, if somebody score a goal, I wonder what's going to be next because you had the Randy Orton pose 1st, then you had the T-sip, and now we're going up against the Netherlands, and I don't even know what we can mock on them.
I don't know.
So
Again, will they show up on time? They're trying to get rid of time.
who?
The Netherlands is currently trying to get rid of a 24-hour clock because they have so many. They go months with just solid daytime, months of just solid night. They are literally trying to become the first country without time.
Dumb. Another useless
How are
fact
you
spot.
not
Yeah.
gonna time?
Hey,
Like this motherfucker is like Cliff Clavin from Cheers. He know
Jesus.
every useless fact on earth. Like,
butterflies taste with their feet. Yeah, that's useless. But
Oh
good
my
to know.
God.
Okay.
Gus.
oh
I
my
guess.
god.
Jesus.
Ooh-wee.
All right, so now we're done with useless facts by Gus.
And
Hey, men's soccer getting the gold.
Yeah, they're
Gold Cup?
playing for the Gold Cup right now. I'm
oh, man,
more excited.
We ain't worried about the men. They losers.
I'm not worried about the men. I'm more concerned with the women winning the World Cup.
Well,
This is
absolutely. They're the big ones.
Yeah.
I know that
there's
this one girl, I forget her name, but she just beat Venus Williams in the new open that they're doing, and she beat the second girl, so now she's going up the ladder. She say her hero is both Venus and Serena. So if she already beat Venus. If she somehow beats Serena in this tournament, that would be some phenomenal shit. She only 15 years old too. Yeah, I forget her name, but the girl is sweet.
Yeah, but we got World Cup on Sunday
Oh yeah.
for the finals.
I will be here with my feet kicked up.
I'm gonna be at work.
Are we gonna watch it?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Absolutely.
Do
We're
it.
watching
Duh.
it for his birthday. We got
Okay.
a whole party planned.
My birthday
No, that's Sunday.
on
Saturday.
wait.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, Saturday's the fights. Sunday is World Cup.
Right. Okay. Right. We're watching fights tomorrow.
Fights.
Yeah, because
I'm
I'm
paying
doing my awesome ribs tomorrow.
And we're officially 50 days away from at least college football starting. So, so that's a plus.
Man.
50 days away from college football. At least
Ah, the NFL. I miss it so
can't
much.
wait.
so-
College is great, but it's just about that NFL.
No, but college is nice because it starts before the NFL, and it's that nice like getting you warmed up, getting you into the
I hate
into
it
the
because
field.
Alabama gonna win again. I'm just so sick of that shit.
Alabama didn't win this year.
Well, they gonna be there. Shit.
Clemson won.
Man, Alabama always.
I'm excited to see this Trevor Lawrence, see how he does in his second year.
Yeah, that'll be dope to see.
I mean, he was. I
I
mean,
might actually be able to talk sports with you. Fuck.
yeah, you need to fucking watch.
something. This
need to
motherfucker
do
needs to
something,
turn on
man.
ESPN or something.
Just put it on Sports Center, man. Just put it on Sports Center.
Even if I did that, I would fucking forget. All right.
That's true.
So,
All right, so let's jump into the Negazone.
Ryan.
Gus is a fucking Negazone too. Ryan,
Yes. All right. You know, some of the most random shit, like, you have no idea. I get myself into the situations that just don't make any fucking sense.
Well, tell
Now,
us all
so-
about it.
So he was talking all kinds of shit yesterday. Aubry was about this little situation, and he said he promised he can talk shit this time, but we'll see.
Go ahead.
Anyways, yesterday, it was really busy at Walgreens.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, it was freaking busy. There was no beer.
Please
in the
don't let this
cooler.
man incriminate himself on a live podcast.
There was no beer in the cooler, like like how they slide down, and there was none in that section.
okay, so you get the not cold beer.
No, how you
That's
gonna
He
get
impossible.
not
cannot do
cold
that.
beer?
That's impossible.
How you gonna not? I mean, cold. You need cold beer, especially.
Yeah, you
those
need cold
things.
beer, but if there's none in the fridge, then you grab the ones that are on the shelf.
Okay,
and
so
you put them
you
in your
make them
fridge.
cold.
all right, like I said, I get myself in random situations that are just not normal to do. All right, so
That's
yesterday,
very normal.
No, you got to
normal
let him
thing.
tell this story.
All right.
So yesterday, I I bring myself in. I see there's no 12 packs.
Because I said I wasn't gonna talk shit, but you will.
So will I.
I have my brother with me. We're getting beer. We're getting like 3 12 packs, and there's no fucking beer in there. So and the door was open. It was like calling my name. All right, and it
Obviously not if there was no beer in it.
Sounds
made-
like a junkie to me.
It made sense.
It was calling me like Pookie or the
It made
crackhead.
sense. Even though it said employees only, it made sense to just go. They were busy, all right? So I went in the back. I got my own goddamn beer. I guess you're not supposed
So
to do that.
he
It's big
crossed
no-no.
the threshold
So
of
this
the
is-
employee-only
Ryan-
door.
So Ryan, this is what we call common sense. Everybody
courtesy.
else in this room knows you don't just walk in the back. and grab
Not
your own
everybody,
beer.
because Mr. Kyle was agreeing with him.
You know what? Yeah.
Kyle's an idiot
Yes,
too.
yeah, he agreed with me.
But y'all used to live in the same ball, so I get it.
Oh, so yes, we are identical twins. Yes, we are.
They lived there at the same time too.
Man.
Yeah. Anyways, so I mean, come on. I was trying to help out.
So,
Busy. I was,
Helping yourself.
Yeah,
You didn't go restock all the beers.
now, Doug,
That's
I got a
because
question to
couldn't
ask
figure
you.
out which level it was.
I have a
like.
question to ask you.
I mean, you were just trying to help.
Did he break any laws?
You didn't break any
Well-
laws.
He didn't break a law, but he did walk right past an employees only sign.
Yeah.
An establishment that's a privatized store,
It's not
In America.
illegal for him to go. He didn't steal anything.
No,
but
I
what
bought
if he
what I-
did? And they told him if something fell on him while he was back there, they would be liable. So he shouldn't have been back there in the first damn
And I
place.
told him if
this-
beer fell
they
on
can
me,
give
I'd
him a
probably drink
lecture,
it.
but they can't he can't go to jail for going into the
They could
employees
ban
only
him
section.
from his favorite store on the planet. Again, no free ads.
It's not my favorite, but you know what? They do have good deals on beer.
So
quite
what would
often.
happen?
So
I just gotta ask, what would happen if you no longer can go there? Would you just go to the other Walgreens?
there's one right.
They take your picture and they post it
On
everywhere.
all the Walgreens?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from the guy who's not allowed in a Walmart anymore.
I wasn't allowed in a Walmart, and then after that, I worked at Walmart.
Exactly.
Why weren't you,
Twice.
wait, why weren't you allowed in the Walmart?
Actually, 3 times.
See, what had happened was...
why
it
weren't you
was.
allowed in the Walmart though? I have to hear this.
See, what had happened
I was with a guy who got racially profiled for a good reason.
Was it on?
Um,
okay.
No, it wasn't.
He got racially profiled for a good reason.
Yeah, because he was stealing headphones and condoms and stuff, and then
He shouldn't be racially
That's not
profiled for
racially- how is
that. He should
racially
be
profiled?
he
If
was he's
stealing shit.
got
no.
cat burglar
So-
profiled for that shit.
Yeah.
So
the
at
racist
that
one.
time, when you worked at Walmart, they were told, like when you did the asset protection, did the security stuff, to watch the black kids.
Oh, well, that's fucked up.
So they watched him, and he stole. I had an energy drink in my pocket, and was gonna pay for it. We weren't even on our way out the door yet, and they stopped us. And they're like, "Come with us," or whatever. And I guess
So
the
you
reason they stopped
had-
us is because he had pulled them out of the package and left the packaging
But you had the energy drink in your pocket.
in my sweatshirt pocket, like that was like hanging down. Like I'd have to literally be the worst thief.
The
Allegedly thief.
I didn't.
All he
I didn't
did
try
was-
to hide it.
Yeah, all he did was put it in his pocket because
carry
he didn't
it.
have a cart.
I didn't want to carry it.
Yeah, he didn't want to carry it. What's wrong with that?
Well, I don't know about y'all,
But
you
anyways-
cannot put items in your pocket in the store.
It was a
Eating
hoodie
stuff in the
pocket,
store.
and I
I've
wasn't
taken-
walking out
I've
the door.
opened a soda and then paid for it.
But
Yeah.
they visibly see you do it. When you conceal it, it becomes an issue. At least where I grew up.
I've seen people like
Well, you
go.
grew up-
I've seen
grew up
people
in
go
a
to like the
ghetto.
deli
I mean, my
counter.
bad.
They'll
I'll
get
just shut
like
up on
chicken
that.
wings, and they'll walk around the store and eat them, and then just leave a bucket of bones just sitting on the shelf.
And they're
Last
supposed
week,
to get
lady in a
arrested
cake.
for that.
Yeah. But anyways,
Yeah,
Yeah.
lady
anyways, they
cake.
caught him with his stuff, and then they tried to accuse me of stealing. I'm like, dude,
Useless
I have the
stories.
money, like
You know
right
what?
here.
If you wanted to bring
My
up
stories
a
are
bullshit,
great news.
You know what? You know what? If you wanted to bring up a bullshit story, you should have brought up the bullshit story of the lady licking the fucking ice cream and then putting it back. Come on, that's
That's
an
true.
actual news story.
She
That
can
is-
face up to 20 years for that.
20 years for that shit.
And they say it's because it's contamination and some sort of a biohazard because if she had something or
Yeah.
something like that, and they gonna learn your ass. They gonna teach somebody a lesson about doing some of this dumb shit, and I'm sorry, it's gonna probably be
weren't
her.
you saying there was more videos popping up? Like
Yeah, it's been about 4
like it
more
started some
cases.
kind of weird trend.
Oh, you know, anytime something go viral, everybody got to do it.
It's stupid.
Everybody.
I mean, everybody. So right now it's at 4. Last time I checked on Twitter, it was about 4 people who done it. And they going in grocery stores, picking up pints of ice cream or whatever the hell they want and licking it and putting it back. And it's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
What are they calling the challenge?
The challenge is can you do the shit, film it, and post it? Because
get away
dumb.
with it.
But they have no real rules to the challenge. It's just dumb shit.
So
But
Now,
the
do you get mad at your drug dealer that takes a licky off of the pills?
Who?
Drug dealers. Man, it's called a licky. They lick it and then they sell them.
Who the fuck you bought drugs from in your life?
what are
Nobody.
you even
I ain't never
talking
seen nobody
about?
do.
Yeah.
What the fuck movie did you watch?
No.
I'm not saying no names, but I know someone you can ask about a licky.
Oh man, whoever doing that
Yeah,
shit, they
they're the
just
worst
worse
drug
as
dealer
the
on
fucking
earth.
people.
that's some
Right,
fucking
Jesse
weird-ass
Pinkman with
shit.
some goddamn chili pea out this motherfucking
my God.
dumb. Ask them if they still selling.
But no, the
drugs.
reason why it didn't matter that I got
Actually, they are. Legally.
Oh, he retarded.
But the
Never
reason-
mind.
the
We ain't
reason
even
why-
talk about him. He would do some.
the reason why it didn't matter that I got banned from Walmart was because
You went to the
I
next
was a
one?
minor and they couldn't post my information because I was a minor.
So I don't understand. So I got arrested in Walmart when I was a kid too, and my dad was a real dick about it because he left me in jail overnight, and he knew about it.
I didn't actually even get arrested. Like the cops showed up and they didn't do anything. I just had to go to some shoplifting class.
Dude, I had to go to the goddamn D-home, dude. That was bullshit.
Yeah, I had to go to the shoplifting class for $2.50 worth of product.
Listen, man. Y'all old little badass kids need to stop stealing out there.
But
And stop licking goddamn
get a
food
job
that
at
ain't
Walmart,
yours that you
though.
ain't paid for.
I can't get a job at Walmart. I've tried.
Oh, I was able to. 3 times.
3 times.
I filled out one application for Walmart one time, and if they ever would have called me, I'd have probably been like, "Nah, I'm straight." Like,
Hey,
was not.
the only thing that makes that Walmart job worth it is that discount card. The problem is you don't make enough money to spend at
right,
Walmart for
we're
it to
gonna
matter.
give you a discount
And,
for
I
somebody
also
who really
heard,
got some
that
money.
You guys do a lot of exercises, like running around the store and shit like that. Is that?
No, it's
that-
bullshit.
No, that is bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't do shit.
Exercise.
The last time I worked there, I worked in the cell phone section, man. I just stood behind the counter in electronics.
So you
I
didn't, like when you
cashier.
got there in the
I
morning,
would try
you
and
didn't
sell-
have
I would-
like a uplifting freaking conversation with
I
your
would
boss. And
I would try to get people to sign up for contracts with Verizon or AT&T, and the people that shop at Walmart have the worst credit. Like I had one guy want a phone, and it was he had $1,000 deposit.
Didn't you work
he'd
at
have to put
Target
down.
too?
Yeah, I did. After that,
Yeah, I don't remember that.
My phone had us.
but Target's better.
My phone had us.
I worked at
it's a higher
Target.
class at Target.
I worked at Target. I hate the smell of Target. I don't know what the hell it is about
It's that
pla-
popcorn.
The smell of that
No,
place is
it's
just
that
fucking
popcorn.
horrible.
Once you get toward the back,
Yeah, and you ain't even
it
smelling
just
popcorn no
has a
more.
smell.
It has a distinct smell to it. And if you
I don't
don't
know.
pay
Like
attention
they
to it, you
pump
probably
it-
won't
I didn't
know,
work at the
but
one here. I
worked.
worked at the one up at Uptown.
See, I worked
and
at
the
one in Michigan.
on Paseo.
And at night, overnight, it wasn't a 24-hour. So overnight, it would close, and all you would have in there, it'd be a few of us, and it's just that fucking smell. I dreaded going to that place every damn day.
It was
Now-
you
I
that
don't know what
smelled.
you're talking about.
Fuck
But
you and your upper lip.
now, Doug, question for you, because you've done basically every job I've ever worked at, you've also worked at. Walmart or Cube Life?
I'd pick Cube Life. Cube Life pays a little better.
Now,
what is?
Aubrey
You
can
deal
agree
with-
with me on this one.
you
If
deal
you've
with-
never worked at a Cube Life job where you could walk in, hand your boss a Red Bull, and leave, you're doing it wrong.
Wait, what the hell's a cube life? I don't.
Call centers.
Call centers, you work in a
yeah,
cubicle.
desk jobs.
Well, you know what? I guess I was doing it right.
Yeah,
'cause you guys
fucking-
always got to go and have all the friggin' fun, and then me, unless I was with you know who,
Here's how good this was.
and
You
I
know
would
why? You
walk
know why,
in-
Ryan? Because you suck.
yeah, you know what?
I'd walk in, and a friend of mine worked at a pizza place. He would go get a free pizza from there, bring it back to our bosses, and we'd both get to leave.
Man, dude, I would just
Cube Life
give
was great.
I would just give my boss like $20 and he would just fill out my
No,
whole
you know
time
what the
card
thing
and I ain't
was
never
though.
have to
You guys were sellers. I couldn't sell shit. That was
I
my
did tech
problem.
Gus wasn't no damn seller.
Right. I never.
Gus was terrible.
I
You were
saw.
way better than I was though.
You didn't try.
I was in that freaking what they call it that that one bay where they put all the delinquents.
You're
It's
about
called
to get
Section
fired,
8.
Bay?
It's called the you about to be fired bay. It's called the you
I was
about
in
to
that
be
bay. What do you
demoted to
mean?
employee. I mean,
so you're
to
saying,
customer.
So you're saying I was about to be fired 5 times? 'Cause
You
I
was
in that
about
bay
to
5
be
fucking
demoted
times.
to customer
Yeah, that's
5
probably
times.
true.
Actually, I took a whole month off work. Actually, this part I didn't get paid like you guys, but I took a whole month off work once,
Allegedly.
and they didn't even know I was fucking gone.
Listen, man.
I came back and it was like nothing happened. What do you mean allegedly?
We allegedly got paid for it. You don't know what happened.
Oh, I know.
You don't know my life.
Screw you.
Exactly.
All I
I'm
know.
not saying I went on vacation once. Paid.
All I know is
No.
that was one of the greatest runs in the history of my employment on this planet Earth. Because literally, I remember laying in the bed, and my boss came to get me. He knocked on my door. I rolled over, gave him $20, and he walked right back out and put all my hours on there like I was there the whole
Man, I
time.
can't believe you guys
allegedly.
got away with
That
that
shit was epic.
The cube life is definitely better. I mean, because at Walmart you deal with
of
similar like
shitheads.
bullshit, except you're just not getting paid as good.
And
you
it's
gotta-
face-to-face.
And you got to deal
Yeah.
with
And it's-
face-to-face
yeah,
interaction.
Like at
Exactly.
least Cube Life, like call center life, especially. You have some annoying customer. You hit mute. You say what you want.
Like one thing is, I have to say, like even like now, I work in a way better place. I'm doing a way better job than what I was doing at Walmart.
I'm still a part of the cube life.
I will tell you that
goddamn E&T,
I do
you
not.
got a badass job.
I do not expect anything from the people who work at Walmart, simply for the fact that they don't get paid enough to give a shit,
yeah.
and I respect that.
Like you could not.
I
be
respect
like,
the hell out of that. I'm
"Did
like,
you
you know
find
what?
everything you
I
needed?"
know
You know
you don't
what?
give a
I
shit,
under
and
that-
I don't blame you.
I understand
Hey,
that
when they
too.
greet me when I come in the door, that's about as much as I
Yeah,
expect.
the only thing I don't respect is them wanting to see my goddamn receipt when I walk out the goddamn door.
I didn't sign no contract.
Fuck
every
no.
time.
Yeah, I'm not.
And
I
every
just
time
walk
I'm
right
just
by.
saw me in the aisle.
Every time
you
I'm with
just saw
Aubry-
me pay for it on your camera system, and then when I'm walking out the door, I got to get
No, no,
accosted
no.
by
The problem
some
I
weird
have-
old dude
Hey,
talking about,
leave the
"Hey
old dude
man, let me
alone."
see that ticket."
It's not an old
every
dude.
single time
It's
I'm
some
with
young
Aubry,
kid.
We
Yeah,
have to
now it's
fucking
some
show
young
our receipt. I'm like, what the fuck?
I used
Yeah.
to think that they was racially profiling me for a while, and then I seen other people it happen to,
We,
and I
we
was
have
like,
tested that theory between me and you.
Yeah, we did. And
Well,
they
I've
did.
seen
Yeah,
old people.
I've
I've seen it happen to old people, so I don't.
I've
don't
tested the theory, and if I just ignore them and just walk out the door, they can't
don't
do
say
shit.
anything.
Now,
They
there
They
was
can't
a day,
stop
though,
me. They
that
can't
me
grab
and
me.
Aubry
There,
both
there
bought
has
the
been a
same
few
things, and
times
I walked
where
right
I
out.
heard
Hold on,
them,
hold on.
but I wasn't paying attention, and I just kept walking. Like I know.
Think
they
about
said
what he
something,
just
but I didn't
said.
care.
Me and him purchased the exact same item.
I walked right out the door, and they stopped him for a receipt.
No, but I did notice though that like if you have a 12
And that
Because
was
you're black, that's
several
why.
or
times.
if you have like a 24 of sodas or like a big item, they always check your
Yeah,
shit. Everything.
yeah. I'm gonna pay $800 worth of stuff in the bags, but I'm gonna steal this $3 case of fucking water.
Yeah.
That, exactly.
Yeah.
I never understood
the
that.
fuck
Like,
outta
why
here.
are
Do you know how
why
many
are you
cases of
stopping me
water
'cause
I
have this
accidentally
big thing?
stole though from grocery stores?
Yeah, see,
that
I
shit
will-
is pathetic.
I will hand over my receipt 100 times out of 100 at Costco because I signed a contract with them saying they could do that.
Yeah, Walmart.
I have zero issues at Costco, but
You
at
know,
Walmart, fuck no.
only does it because of
Even
places
Sam's
like Costco and them. They want
That
to
they're
be
trying
more
to do
like
that.
them.
They do it at Sam's Club. I do the exact same thing at Sam's Club. I give them the receipt. Now I'm becoming a bigger fan of Sam's Club, simply for the fact that I can pay on their app.
I
I
just
can
like
scan
Snack
everything
Day.
on my phone, pay on my phone, and just walk to the door, and they can just scan the little
Get the
barcode. That's it.
fuck outta
Yeah, I don't even have to
here.
get in line. I can pay in the aisle.
I had no idea. That is
Yeah,
badass.
it's fucking G. I'm
That's
like,
dope.
Costco needs to step up their game.
That's dope.
that's pretty freaking awesome.
Only
just
thing I
like
never liked
sample
about
day
those type of
Fridays.
places that they don't give you no fucking bags and shit. Either you have to.
Oh yeah, you have to put it in a goddamn box. Why do you
Yeah,
have
I
to
hate
put it in a
that
box?
fucking shit.
I mean, you're paying
It's
a freaking
recycling.
membership fee. Why can't
least
you
give me some
buy
goddamn
some
bags.
goddamn bags? What the
Like,
It's
fuck?
I might as well
recycling,
buy
guys.
It's
grocery
better for the
bags.
environment.
No, it has
Did we
nothing,
not hear that the world is falling apart
It has
earlier?
nothing to do with that. They've been
Man.
doing that since the beginning.
Fuck that plastic.
They were just way ahead of the game.
All I know is that they
Wait,
need.
my
Give me a
They don't
fucking
want
burlap
turtles
bag
to
then.
die
Some
with
shit that
straws.
break down. I don't
Plus,
give a fuck.
have you seen
Give
some
me
of the
some shit with handles.
Have you seen some of the shit you buy at Costco and Sam's Club? This shit ain't gonna fit in a goddamn bag.
Some of the stuff,
Some of the
stuff does.
Hell
And
yeah,
you
it
know
does.
what? You know what? Department stores have big ass bags for your clothes.
Give me a burlap
So why
sack.
can't
I
you
wouldn't
have
give a
some
fuck.
big
Just
ass
some
bags
shit.
for fucking-
You can
How
give me
often
some
are you
shit
buying
made out of
clothes at
hemp.
Costco?
Never. But,
Exactly my point. You're buying a big ass box of fucking Pop Tarts, and you're buying a triple pack of cereal.
You're
and
buying
like,
a TV
yeah, you're buying a
and a
bunch
month's
of big
supply
ass
of
shit
mustard.
that's not gonna
I've
fit in
never
a bag.
bought a TV
And
at
a month's
any of those
supply of
places,
mustard.
so-
Yeah,
A month supply of mustard, my ass. That shit more like a half a decade supply of mustard.
Hey, I don't know how much mustard you use.
Yeah.
It's obnoxiously large.
Although
it's
he
like the
does
biggest
use a
bottles
shitload
of shit.
mustard, though.
But
He does.
but I couldn't use a fucking Costco brand motherfucking.
I don't know about
shit.
that. I think you can use any fucking mustard.
Like I
because you use
have
it so
a
goddamn often. It'd probably be better if you did shop.
like I have to go to
Shut up,
Costco
bitch.
for specific things just because I know like I'm not gonna eat 85 hot dogs in the next 2 months.
Yeah,
Like I'm not going to.
I might do that.
Oh, yeah, he might.
Like, if
That's
I'm-
what I'm saying.
like, I'll
He
go there
does
for-
that with the mustard.
You're planning a barbecue.
Yeah, if you're going for
yeah.
like a big thing, like I'll buy my meats there. If I'm having like a bunch of people over, I'll buy some stuff there like that. But I'm not buying like 85 fucking hot dogs for myself.
You know, although I do love those 3 packs of ribs, the baby back
Yeah.
ribs. Man, every time I'm there, I make sure I get some because it's a really good fucking deal.
Yeah, they
It
have
is.
really good deals
Yeah.
there, but I'm not buying all this bulk crap. Like
Listen,
toilet paper, great to buy at Costco.
I bought a-
Toilet paper does-
paper
Hold on.
towels,
I bought a
bathroom
membership
accessories, everything.
one time. How many times did we use that shit? One
One
time.
time. You bought it.
Exactly. That's why I don't buy
Fucking hate.
memberships anymore.
That's the
because-
reason why I don't do it because I bought that membership and we went once that day when I got the membership. We
Well,
never
and the
went
problem
back.
is, you can't. I feel like I can't go into Costco
Hold
or
on,
Sam's Club without spending $200-300
Here's the
every
thing-
time I
but
go in there.
Here's the thing. What killed me is that you called me a full year later and asked me, do I want to renew my subscription to the damn Costco cards? I said, lady, you can look at my entire history. I've never been there.
So
you should be
I-
telling people, I don't want you back here.
So I have the Costco card
Now they
that
want
gives
that
you.
money.
I have the
need that
cash
money.
back Costco card. And
Okay, pretty
I
princess. I get the cake.
no. But I spend enough there to where the cash back that I get
I'm
pays for
surprised
my
that they don't
next
give
year's
you your own
membership.
concierge that walk you around the place to show you where every fucking thing at.
I don't want somebody walking around with me. But I'm
Like
saying
how they
like
do
I,
at Total
I
But
Wine.
you do
Here,
get
sir,
all
give
that
me your
free
list.
food though.
Sit
But
on
you know how they do it at
this
Total
couch.
Wine where they got a person that's at each place to tell you about shit.
Yeah.
He gonna need one of those walking around with him. He gonna call him Jeeves and everything.
No, I'm surprised they don't come up and be like, "Hey, come check out this couch, watch this TV. Where's your list? We'll go get it for
But
you."
like I get,
Man.
but I get enough cash back for it to pay for my next year.
You don't need
so
any
I
more
don't have to
cash.
keep doing it.
You don't need any more cash. I think you
I don't need the cash. The cash back that they give, I can use it towards my renewal.
Well,
so
how
it
about
just
this?
renews my membership,
Oh,
and
well,
I'm not.
That's kind of cool though.
I'm not
That's like
paying
Fortnite,
for it.
when you're playing all the missions, you get your next month free.
Yeah.
Here's the
that's
thing:
pretty cool.
I go to Smith's. They have their own gas. I get gas from there.
Smith doesn't take Visa anymore.
They take Visa
Actu-
debit.
Yes,
Debit, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah,
took.
they just
I
got
even
rid of
took
the Visa
I
credit for
even
some
took a
reason.
Yeah,
photo,
but I
like a screenshot, because I was ordering from Smith's, and it says on the top, "We'll take the debit. We just won't take credit." For
yeah,
Visa."
which is dumb. They're losing more customers from that than they're losing more money from customers not going because of that fact.
But the fees for Visa.
Then the
is
fees.
why- but the fucking fees though.
So
like-
I don't care that you have to pay more for me to buy groceries. I don't care about that.
But
Well, no, they have to
do.
pay some fees too. They have to pay some regulatory.
No,
That's
no,
what
that's what I'm
he's
saying.
saying.
I
That's
don't
what he's-
care that Smith has to pay more money.
Well,
That's
Smith's-
not my problem.
But
Smith
Smith
says, "Fuck
cares.
you in."
Yeah, I'll go to Albertsons. Fuck them.
No, Albertson sucks though. I mean, they don't have nearly as good of deals.
And they don't have gas. Again, I got.
Albertsons doesn't need me to have a fucking card to get a discount either.
That's
I paid
true.
$1.
That is
So
true.
what,
You need a card, but you get like yesterday. We had steaks for the 4th. I got my steaks at Smith's with
Yeah,
my Visa
I've also bought steaks.
debit card.
I've also bought steaks at Albertsons from the back, from the meat section, and they were buy one get 3 free.
Okay, but these
That's
were-
$8
these were
for
the
fucking
family packs.
4 steaks.
These were the family packs, and they were fucking a good goddamn price.
All I
And they
know
were good steaks.
is
They
that
were bomb.
They
I'm
weren't-
different.
they weren't the
I will
shitty
go
ass
to
New York
any
steak that-
grocery store that has food.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'll go to John Brooks. I'll go anywhere. I don't care. As long as I get what I want out of the place, that's all I give a shit about.
John Brooks is a grocery store.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, what?
Where is John Brooks?
In Albuquerque?
There's only. It's
There's 2 of them?
No, there's only one now.
Where?
Where did they close down the other one?
Oh, is that the one on
In
Amazon?
Sequoia?
Is that
Coors
the
is
one that's
closed.
over there
Oh, I
by?
didn't know. It's been
by-
a while.
That's done been closed.
It's been a while since I've been down
Zuni?
there. But I know
it-
they got the one that's over there by
I don't know.
Leo's.
I don't
I don't know
Yeah,
about that
that's-
place.
I
I don't even know what that
John
place
Brooks
is.
So
Neither. I don't know what John Brooks is.
Fuck y'all for being rich
I know-
in the motherfucker.
John
I know
Brooks
what the
has
Lowe's
great
grocery store is,
hamburger
though.
meat.
Man, they got great deals.
You been to the Lowe's grocery store?
Yes,
What?
the fruit.
there's a
fruit market.
Lowe's
Yeah.
grocery
Hold
store.
on, hold
Yes.
on, hold on.
Here?
It's not the same branch as like the hardware store. It's
Oh,
called-
the Lowe's. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the fruit
All right,
market.
the
It's
one,
not the
same.
the one that has the vegetables.
fruits, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I've been there. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
there.
There was when I'm in Texas. There's one 2 minutes from my.
And they got the
That's
best
only
gas
store I ever
station.
went
You guys
to.
ever been to a Food Lion?
No, that one.
No, I've been to
it's- I
Kroger's.
think
I've been
it's
to
an-
Farmer
I think it's an
Jack's.
East Coast thing.
Yeah.
Food Lion.
Or there's a
Although you know what's nice is in
Anybody
North Carolina.
been to an Aldi's?
what's that one in? Oh, never mind.
In North Carolina, Target sells beer.
Are there still Piggly Wigglies?
I think somewhere.
Probably in Mississippi
I'm gonna go to Piggly
or
Wiggly.
Tennessee or some shit. I don't know. Piggly goddamn Wiggly. I think we have gone off the rails here, gentlemen. We have
Absolutely.
talked about
Yeah, we totally have.
granny panties and bullshit
yeah,
at
we
grocery
totally have.
stores and how my checking and savings account don't set up right and fuck all of this shit.
When
Anyway,
did we
Mom's
talk
granny
about
panties
granny
in my
panties?
house.
I don't fucking know. Anytime you open
It
up your
might have
mouth,
happened.
Well, now we
It
have an
probably
episode
didn't,
title.
But
granny panties. Anyway, my birthday tomorrow. I ain't got no time for this shit.
and to anybody listening, happy fucking 4th of July.
Happy late
Even
4th of
though it
July.
happened yesterday, I hope you have all your
This is gonna
digits
come out
still
2
remaining.
days after the 4th of July.
I know, but you might as well say it.
I just hope everybody still got their fingers and
oh yeah,
or toes
Yeah, and they're. I hope they're.
and
at,
or
JPP.
dignity
yeah, their dignity.
and or house. You
Yeah.
might have burned that motherfucker down.
God, all right, so I bought fireworks for my house. Like I just bought like I got like the $100 box at.
You mean to
Walmart,
tell
right?
me you didn't get no hooskadoos or
I didn't get,
hooskadon'ts?
dude. All right, so I didn't get like the
With or without the
crazy
scooter
like
sticks?
black cats or nothing like that. But so I spent like $100 on a big box of fireworks, and I got some of the ones from the tents and stuff for my kids.
No whistle.
My fucking
chasers?
my fucking neighbors, I swear to God, spent no less than like $23,000 on fucking fireworks.
My brother and them in
Dude, there was like
Detroit.
a full on
show.
show
Yeah.
like going on, like the street past mine.
Yeah, so we used to do that.
It was
every
crazy.
year.
I was like,
my brother
oh
and
my
them
God.
just bought about $7,000 worth of fireworks yesterday, and they let them all go. And
I
that
was
shit
like, I thought I
crazy.
spent
Yeah,
a
we used
lot.
to
I
do
thought
that
I was
every
gonna
year
have
and
this.
put a show on for all the neighborhood kids.
I was just
Yeah.
glad because I didn't have to buy all those. My kids got to watch those
$7,000.
fireworks as well as the ones I bought.
Well, yeah, sometimes you get it.
They got
free.
a nice big show.
But,
There-
yeah.
there
No,
was
they
one
set
year-
off like a finale worth of fucking fireworks.
God damn.
It was a big like boom, boom,
Okay.
boom, like a grand finale at a fucking fireworks
So
event.
we can see Balloon Fiesta Park from here. That was the saddest finale to fireworks.
Was it bad?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
not
pretty
great.
bad.
Like
it was not great.
2, 3 big, just yellow
I know
ones
some
all
people
at
that were
once,
like-
and that was it.
I know some people that wanted they asked me if they should go to Balloon Fiesta or if they should stay out towards where we work and do those, and I told them I just said I was.
Hey, I got a question. Can you go to the top of the mountain on the 4th of July and watch the fireworks from there?
I don't know.
I've never-
I don't know because it's a park and it's a national holiday.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was wondering, because I don't know if they
But
got
I
it
told
shut
them I was
down.
like, you might as well just stay there because Balloon Fiesta they might have some good fireworks, but the parking and the traffic's gonna be a fucking
That
nightmare.
would be
Horrible.
sweet though to be above the fireworks.
That would be.
They don't
Yeah,
go
but-
that high.
No, I'm just saying.
They're
That's the
not
only thing is I don't know if
hitting
it's like a state park or national
on
park,
top of
so I
the
don't know
mountain,
if
you'll
it's
be able to
closed.
see every
Right.
firework
for the
in the damn
holiday.
city.
You know what? I don't understand how the illegal fireworks are legal in the East Mountains where all the freaking trees are.
And they do that in Michigan too. In certain
Well,
places, it's legal. In certain cities, it's
You
not
have
as
to
weird.
buy them on. Usually, it's like the reservations.
Like you can buy them
No,
over by
in
Santa
Michigan,
Ana.
we got certain
And you
cities
can
where
buy
you
them in
can buy
Moriarty.
them.
Outside
Huh?
of city limits, smaller cities. Maybe
Yeah, they be
Like
having them.
Moriarty has the fireworks.
Yeah,
That's
set
what I'm
up
saying.
there.
Like, there's freaking trees everywhere.
But
Why?
because they're illegal to the county, the city
Yeah.
specific.
Yeah, I guess
So
they
like
voted on it.
Moriarty doesn't care, but they don't want you bringing them here where there's houses upon houses upon houses.
But there's
Oh, did you guys
trees
see
upon
the
trees
uh,
upon trees.
the
Oh, I know. I mean, I agree, but
the Mets minor league team?
you start a fire, you go to the feds.
What about them?
The Mets minor league team yesterday started a fire, like a big fucking forest fire behind the stadium with
We
the
didn't
fireworks.
start the fire.
Oh, they fucked.
It was
Yeah,
always
they fucked it
burning,
up.
and the
It was
world
bad.
keep turning.
Oh man.
Karaoke
great.
by Aubry.
I hope
But,
everything's good though. Fuck.
But thank you
Man.
guys, everybody.
Aubrey, recap. Sing that song to the tune of a recap of the show. Go ahead.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning and the world keep turning. That's about all I know.
All right.
Thank you guys for listening. Next week, we won't be recording. Gus and I are working a shit ton of overtime. 'Cause
Making
we're
that
trying to
money.
make that paper.
Gotta get that. Gotta get that.
Very important.
All
Gotta
right.
get that.
You're
that,
for 2008.
that.
Boom, boom, boom. That boom, boom, boom.
We're enjoying the mics a little bit too much, but at Aubry, Aubry, TTIB, happy birthday wishes. First person that does it to send that out will get a T-shirt.
All
And
right.
send a picture of the granny panties he was talking about as well.
Granny panties that say
Grannies
happy
and
birthday.
granny panties, please.
Granny panties.
We want to thank you guys for listening. We'll be back in a couple weeks, 2 weeks to be exact.
Tune in.
And then
Tune
we're
in.
only a few weeks
Like,
out from
subscribe,
Vegas.
rate, and review.
Share with
you
your
can find
friends.
us on any platform you listen to podcasts on. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Anchor.
Spotify, Anchor.
Thank you for being a sponsor.
Overcast.
Yeah, thank you to Anchor for being a sponsor and the
Thanks,
host
Anchor.
of our podcast. Thank you guys, and we will see you later.
2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it.